thanks for letting us come down.
Definitely.
You've always taken care of our cars with Fly1 Motorsports and all of our customers' cars. So thank you for that.
I appreciate the support.
Of course. If you could just tell us a little bit about your background in West Jones Auto and how you guys got started and so forth.
Well, as far as West Jones Auto, at this location, we've been here about 7-8 years. Prior to that, we were in Ontario for 20 plus years. There was a family business, and I took over fully 3 years ago, and just let my parents kind of try to retire, but they're doing their own thing now.
Sure.
But yeah, I started working here with them in Ontario when I was about 15 years old. Started running the front of the office once I turned 18.
Wow.
And all the tuner stuff, basically it all came from me.
Yeah.
I was into all this type of stuff.
So before that, it was more of a traditional.
Started off as my dad was doing what's it called, lowriders.
Oh, okay.
So he would restore lowriders, restore old cars. That was the big thing.
Okay. So it wasn't just insurance work.
No, it wasn't. Yeah, they ended up having to go to that once people stopped wanting to pay to restore cars because
it's expensive.
It's expensive. So that's when they got into the collision work of it.
Yeah.
And just started doing that. And like I said, once I started working with them, all my friends and so on and so forth, just from being on forums, I started telling them, hey, my parents own the shop, bring the cars to me, this and that.
Cool.
And that's how I got started as far as the tuner crowd.
So if you had to say, because I know you still do insurance work, you've taken care of me and my family several times. If you had to say what percentage is custom paint and body versus insurance work, how would you break it down?
We do get quite a bit of insurance work in here.
Okay.
So definitely more just out of pocket customers that come in. So it's probably more 65-70% out of pocket versus the rest is just insurance work.
Got it.
But we do work with all insurance companies. We do help people out with their deductibles.
Sure. So people can come here for their dailies and their show cars.
Exactly.
One-stop shop.
Yeah, I said we have certain cars in here that are show cars that get hit. We go through them with the insurance and fix them up. Sure. Your truck being one of them. Yeah. It's done up as it was. We were able to get all that done up with the insurance as well.
Awesome.
So.
Yeah, I know. You've also helped us over the years with our SEMA builds and whatnot. So just speaking to that, how when you look at that crowd, the tuner crowd, the guys with looking for custom metal wide bodies, how important is that demographic to you? I know you're a car guy personally. You have your, I believe, S14. Yeah. That's just tricked out and painted to the hilt.
Painting wheels on that one. It's a special body.
But just speak to our audience about that crowd and what they mean to you in the business.
No, it's awesome. It's great seeing people come in with their ideas and just us being able to put it out in person, I guess.
Sure.
So I have people show up I want to do this and that. And in my head, I'm like, are you sure you want to do that? That seems kind of weird. But once we start doing it, once the car's complete, I'm like, damn, I'm glad we did this because the car just looks so badass.
Yeah.
And I said, there's been a few of those where I'm just like, if you want to do it, we'll do it. I was all like, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But end result is always pretty awesome.
Good,
so
good.
That's what I like. I like when people tell us, certain shops said that they don't want to touch this car. I'm like, I'll touch it. I'll see what we can do to help you.
Right.
And like I said, end results, most of the time, everybody's always happy with them. I'm not perfect. Yeah. Never claim to be perfect.
Sure.
But we do our best and we try to get everybody, out and happy.
Yeah, that's the goal, right?
Yeah, that's definitely the goal.
And, I know that obviously you can do the custom stuff and the really, intricate customizations, but even for, a lot of our customers, they'll come to you because they need a carbon spoiler or carbon fenders installed. So even for that type of stuff, you guys take on that type of work.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of your customers come to me to get your products installed on their cars.
Sure.
Because there's a few people that try to do it, and they're really off.
Yeah. It's not, it's even though it seems
like
simple,
it's easy, but it has its own little ways of doing it.
Yeah.
So once you get the hang of it, it's pretty simple. Like for us, like I said, so many that we've done, we kind of already know what we got to do with them.
Exactly.
But if it's your first time and you think, it's just got to drill these holes out and put it on, it gets a little tricky.
Sure. So the point is, come see Erik. He's here in Rancho, West Jones Auto. We'll put up your IG and definitely appreciate your support as always. And I know this is the calm before the storm. SEMA 2021, I have a feeling it's going to be crazy for you. But again, thank you for the support. Thank you on behalf of our customers. And come see West Jones Auto. Come see Erik. He'll take care of you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.